Hello friends, welcome to our channel. Today we will see 1% Formula book by Tom Connellan. Friends, a horse that wins in a race is a 5 or 10 times more successful than a horse that lost in race. But does it run 5 or 10 times faster than the other horse? Not at all. It is slightly faster than other horse. Maybe there is a nose-to-nose difference, but it gets a 5 or 10 times bigger reward. The same thing applies to our life. Successful people are not 10 times faster than unsuccessful people. It is possible that they are slightly better than them, but they get such a big reward just because they are slightly faster than them. What does this mean? If we make ourselves just 1% better than others, we can easily successful. But what is this 1% formula? This is what we are going to understand in this video with the help of 1% formula in this book. Do you know what is similarity between award-winning salesperson, the best performers, top-level students, world-famous players, and successful people? The only one similarity is they understand the power of 1%. We will see some most important points from this book. Point number 1. This is the time of change. In 2009 Beijing Games, Michael Phelps was running behind in the men's 100 meters butterfly race. He was in 7th place. But in the last 50 meters, something remarkable happened. He was able to pass the 5 swimmers in the middle of the millionaire race. It seems that Kevik had touched the wall before Phelps. When Phelps finished the race with a half stroke, he was also thinking that Kevik had won. But later it was found that the half stroke had made Phelps reach the wall faster. He had reached the wall in 50.58 seconds, while Kevik had reached the wall in a 50.59 seconds. Phelps had won the gold medal in the 100th second. Yes, you can't even blink that fast. The gap between the gold medal and the silver medal was only 0.002%. How much was the gap between the gold medal and the silver medal? Look, the swimmer who came in the 4th place came after Phelps 0.15 seconds. That is the exact third of 1%. Similarly, in Beijing, the women's 100 meter obstacle was 0.18 seconds. We can learn this fundamental message from this. When you calculate the average, the difference between the ordinary and the extraordinary is only 1%. Only 1% is needed. Regardless of the competition, the average difference between the gold medal winner and the 4th place swimmer is only 1%. No matter what we do, we can never be 100% better than others, but we can definitely be 1% better. We can be 1% better in 100 of things. When you discover the secret of the formula of 1%, a whole world of new possibility will open up in front of you. The formula of 1% can do so much for you, for me, for anyone. If only you dedicate yourself to becoming 1% better. We can all become 1% better in 100 of things. You may not win all the time, but if you keep trying to be better than the past, you can always have the heart of winner. Not everyone can be great, but everyone can become a better than where they are right now. The truth is that winners are never 100% better than others. They are only 1% better. Point number 2, the way to increase inspiration. How to increase inspiration. Before understanding this, we need to understand how we get inspiration. Inspiration comes from achieving something. For example, when we study and come first in the exam, we want to study even more. After winning a race, we want to practice running even more. Whenever we do something and succeed in it, we want to do it again and again. This is how we get inspiration when we achieve something. There was a child who did not want to swim at all, but his parent kept sending him to swim. Finally, that child got into the water with his trainer. Once he learned some basic things like the fact that he will not drown in water, he started liking swimming and he started enjoying it. After some time, that child started swimming so well that he was included in the swimming team. Then he made his strokes ideal and he won trophies in swimming. This means that we get inspiration from our success, and we will get success only when we work hard. Remember one thing in the beginning, do not aim to be the fastest, the tallest, and the most powerful. Instead, aim to be fastest, the tallest, and the most powerful. For example, today you have studied for 10 hours. So you have to keep in mind that how to study more than 10 minutes tomorrow. If you complete a 100-meter race in 11 seconds, then you have to think of completing the same race in 10.5 seconds. When we try to improve even a little bit or 1% like this every day, then someday that day will come when you will become the fastest, the tallest, and the most powerful. Point number 3. How to make yourself more powerful. There was a man who used to run bakery. There was no window in front of his store. The entrance door was also deep, and he was not allowed to put a signboard on the footpath outside. People could not see his store. Then one day, a great idea came to his mind. He put a small table right outside the door. He kept some freshly baked things on it, and he kept the table fan and turned on the fan. People stop and look around until they did not know where the fragrance was coming from. His sales doubles in week. A small change in your work leads to great results. Whatever you do, a small changes in it gives you greater results than your efforts. Point number 4. Why don't you practice? And what to do about it? If you want to become good at something, then just practice, and just practice. In fact, to become the best, you have to practice for 10,000 hours. This has been proven in many different researches. If you want to become the best at anything, business, math, science, music, literature, chess, cards, whatever it may be, then you need to practice for 10,000 hours. But this is a very long time. If you practice for 20 hours every week, it still means 10 years. Now, people may have a doubt. What about those people who are born with an unbelievable talent? They are born with a talent, like a talented pianist. He has also studied how long violinists take to practice. A psychologist named Anderson Erickson, along with some other experts, study violinists in an excellent music school. He divided them into 3 categories. One who was destined to become a star. Second, those who were really good and could play professionally. And third, those who were good but were not the best and who were likely to become violin teacher in the future. The only difference they found was the number of hours practiced by the musician. Those who were destined to become a teachers took 4,000 hours. Those who were really good and could play professionally took 8,000 hours. Those who were the most talented took 10,000 hours. Scientists did not find a single person with natural talent who reached the peak without much practice because he had natural talent. No matter what, if you want to reach the highest level, you need 10,000 hours of practice. Point number 5. How not to do anything help you do more. In 2008 Olympics, Usain Bolt completed a 100-meter race in 9.69 seconds and broke the world record. This was unbelievable. And what was really unbelievable was that 3 years before that, he was not even able to break the 9.75 second record. When he and his coach thought about this, they found an important secret behind it. And the best secret was that he was not getting enough time for his health. Bolt was worried that by increasing the period of rest during the day, his speed would decrease. But the opposite happened. His time improved by 0.6%. This improvement, which was less than 1%, made him the fastest runner in the world with extraordinary speed. Research has shown that 1% of the world's top athletes was give their best during their health break. An athlete who is fed up with training cannot give his best performance. What separates the top 1% of the world is that They work hard throughout the day and run the cycle of healthy period. This is all about the balance of work and rest. The best person in any field is the only one who is focused and at the same time does not work more than 90 minutes a day. There is a break between these two periods. They take a short nap during the day. They get at least 8 hours of good sleep at a night. And they take regular vacation no matter what. If you don't get enough sleep, then your performance drops. You can make this a new habit that you keep a 90-minute work related period and keep a break between them. During rest, they make you capable of health benefits again so that you don't get tired, you don't get weak, and you don't get sick. This means that you can perform at your highest level every day. If you are tired, then you cannot dedicate yourself to perform better every day. Point number 6, the cycle is complete. There is a difference of only 1% between extraordinary and ordinary. This information can open the doors to unlimited possibilities in your life. If you dedicate yourself to improving in comparison to the past, then you can have the heart of winner. You cannot become 100% better than others, but you can become 1% better in 100 things. And to win, you need to improve by 1%. So friends, these were some points from the 1% formula book which you can adopt and take your life to a new height. This book also contains some more important information. Friends, I hope you like this video. Do let me know in the comment section how you like this video. And if you like it, then do it like. Do subscribe to this channel because we keep bringing such book summaries for you. Don't forget to share the video.
Thanks for watching.